Welcome friends, today we will talk about a new topic called cell cycle. Cell cycle is generally a process through which every dividing cell go and replicates all its material including genetic material and various organelles, and it divides itself from one cell into two identical daughter cells. So cell cycle can be defined as the sequence of events characterized by cell growth, DNA replication and cell division. So the cell undergoing cell cycle will show growth because it will synthesizes all the materials required for DNA replication and cell division, so it will enlarges in size. Next, it will make a copy of its genetic material in the form of DNA because each daughter cell formed at the end of cell cycle will receive a copy of parental DNA. And eventually the last step is the cell division in which one cell will divide into two identical daughter cell. So this is the cell cycle. It is characterized by these three properties, namely cell growth, DNA replication and cell division. Cell cycle consists of two phases called interphase. Interphase is also known as the resting phase of cell cycle because in interphase the cell is metabolically active but no division of cell occur. Interphase is further divided into three stages called G1 stage, S stage and G2 stages. In G1 and G2 stage, extensive growth occurs and the cell enlarges in size because it synthesizes all the materials required for DNA replication and cell division. So in G1 and G2 stage of interphase, extensive growth occur. Next is the S phase. In S phase of interphase, DNA replication occur and each cell formed after cell division will receive a copy of parental DNA. The next phase of cell cycle is known as the division phase. In this phase, two processes occur. Number one is karyokinesis. Karyokinesis is also known as mitosis. In this process, the nucleus of cell divides into two. After nuclear division, the next step is the cytokinesis. Cytokinesis is also known as the division of cytoplasm, and this process the cell divide its into two because it splits its cytoplasm into two. So these two are the phases of cell cycle. Next is the duration of cell cycle. It greatly varies among different organisms and it depends on the type of organism undergoing cell cycle. The shortest known cell cycle is of fruit fly embryo and it completes in 8 minutes. In this cell cycle, no growth phase is present and cell mostly spent its time in S phase and the division phase of cell cycle. The dividing mammalian cells takes 24 hours and but there are some cells, for example liver cells, kidney cells, it takes more than a year to complete its cell cycle. Yeast cell takes about 90 minutes to complete its cell cycle and the cells of growing embryo takes less than 20 minutes to complete its cell cycle. So the duration of cell cycle largely depends on the type of organism undergoing cell cycle. Now let's talk about the cell cycle in detail. We already know that cell cycle consists of two phases known as interphase and division phase. Interphase is further divided into G1S and G2 phase, and division phase is divided into M phase or karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Now let's talk about the G1 phase of cell cycle. It is the longest phase of cell cycle and in mammalian cells the duration of G1 phase is 11 hours. It is also known as growth phase 1 because extensive growth occur in this phase. It is also known as gap phase 1 because it separates M phase and S phase of cell cycle. It is metabolically active phase and all the proteins required for S phase of cell cycle synthesizes in this phase. Also organelles like mitochondria and ribosome synthesizes here. Due to these activities, the cell grow in size, and in this cycle basically the cell ready itself for the S phase of cell cycle. But some cells before the completion of G1 phase enter into another phase known as G0 phase, also known as quiescent phase or quiescent stage. This stage is metabolically active but no proliferation or division of cells occur. Some cells, for example nerve cells, permanently present in G0 phase, and some cells, for example liver cells, kidney and stomach cells, live here for more than a year and then re-enter into G1 phase and completes the cell cycle. Some cells, for example epithelial cells, do not enter into G0 stage and it directly enter from G1 to S and completes cell cycle. After the completion of G1 stage, the cell enter into the S phase of cell cycle. It is the second longest phase of cell cycle, and in mammalian cells the duration is 8 hours. In this phase, the process of DNA replication occur and DNA makes a copy of itself. So DNA synthesis occur here and the amount of DNA doubles. It was 2C before and after DNA replication it become 4C, but the number of chromosomes remain the same. For example, in human it is 46 chromosomes, so after DNA replication it will be duplicated 46 chromosomes. So the nature change, it become duplicated chromosome, but the numbers remain the same. It is the example of a duplicated chromosome. It consists of this chromatid, also known this is chromosome 1. This is a duplicated form of chromosome. These two are also known as sister chromatids because the genetic makeup of these two are the same. The two chromosomes are chromatid join one another by a structure known as centromere. So S phase is the phase of cell cycle where the DNA replication occur and a copy of DNA is made which is required for the daughter cells, new daughter cell form after cell cycle. After the completion of S phase, the cell enter into G2 phase of cell cycle. The duration of G2 phase in mammalian cell is 4 hours. It is also known as growth phase 2 or gap phase 2 because it separates the S and M phase of cell cycle. Here the proteins required for the division phase synthesizes here, also some organelles synthesizes here, and the cell make itself ready for the division or M phase of cell cycle. Growth continues and the cell enlarges in size. After the completion of G2 phase, the cell enter into the last stage of cell cycle known as division phase. It is divided into two stages. Number one is M phase or mitosis phase, and the next one is cytokinesis. The M phase or mitosis phase is also known as karyokinesis because here the division of nucleus occur. It is divided into four stages known as prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. So after the division of nucleus, the cell do another process known as cytokinesis, in which the cytoplasm of the cell divide into two and the two daughter cells are formed after the completion of cell cycle. We need to remember that the cell mostly spend its time in interphase and do growth, replication and prepare itself for the cell division. The cell then enter into the division phase and divide itself into two. The resulting cells are known as daughter cells, and each daughter cells then enter their own interphase and start the cell cycle again.